The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
Many years ago, in the early 1950s, the Lubavitcher Rebbe, Rabbi Mendel Schneerson, became the Rebbe. Now, in the 1950s, he wasn't as popular as he was later on. So not many people went to see him every day. So he had more time to speak to the people that came. So, of course, he was in Brooklyn. And there was a modern father who lived in Brooklyn who had a son that was about to have a bar mitzvah. So he decided he's going to bring his son to the Rebbe to get a blessing, to get a bracha before the bar mitzvah. So the Rebbe greets them, and he tells them to be seated, and they get into a conversation. And when they get into a conversation, the Rebbe asked the little boy a question. The father was so surprised that the Rebbe would even be interested. He said to him, "Are you interested in sports?" The boy said, "Yeah." He said, "What's your favorite sport?" He said, "Baseball." He said, "Do you follow a certain team?" Now, they were in Brooklyn. He said, "Yeah, the Dodgers." In the 1950s, the Brooklyn Dodgers were there before they moved to Los Angeles. So the Rebbe asked the boy, "Does your father ever take you to the games?" He said, "Yeah, Rebbe, my father took me to a game a few weeks ago and it was terrible." So the Rebbe said, "What do you mean it was terrible?" He said, "Well, the Dodgers were losing in the seventh inning 10-0, so we just left." So the Rebbe says to the boy, "Did the players leave as well?" So the boy says, "Oh no, I'm a fan, I could leave. But the players, they got to stay to the end, maybe they could win. But I knew they weren't going to win, so I left." So the Rebbe said, "That's the lesson that I'm trying to teach you. You see, you're a bar mitzvah boy now, and you're excited that you're counted in the minyan, that you're putting on tefillin, that you're doing mitzvahs. But after a while, sometimes the enthusiasm wanes and the excitement wears off. So I want to give you advice. Just remember, all your life, be a player, don't be a fan." Imagine the Rebbe telling that to the little boy. Be a player, don't be a fan. In other words, you got to hang in there.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org.